Good morning and welcome to the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. Coming at you from the leaky spleen of the East Midlands.
Today, right with Dave Longley, HIV positive vibe.
We have everything you need. Travel, weather, news and commentary to get your day started the right way. That's right, it's the Dave Longley Breakfast Show, and on today's show, we are talking about the scandalous rise in the welfare bill, in particular, incapacity benefits, as more and more people claim that they are unable to work due to anxiety and other made-up diseases. Not only are illegal immigrants draining the tax base, but these malingerers are also clogging up the system and costing us money. Chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, long COVID. What load of bullshit can women come up with next? I want to hear from you. Do you have an opinion on these work-shy mongoloids? If so, drop a comment on the Facebook page or call in and maybe I'll talk to you live on BBC Radio Derby. But before any of that, we need to make sure that you can get to where you want to go with minimal disruption. So let's go over and get you some travel news.
BBC Radio Derby travel news.
That's right, it's travel time. And in Normanton, on Normanton Road, there are delays due to a head-on collision between two Datsun Sunnies, who probably would have swerved if it was a fucking cow in the road. So avoid Normanton if you can. In Willington, at the train stop, whatever, there are delays to services running through there because a vehicle drove onto the level crossing and was hit by a train. Luckily, the vehicle was your mum's mobility lorry, so she was unharmed, but the same cannot be said for the train, which now contains several trapped passengers and two dead drivers. So avoid Willington if you can. And finally, in Derby city centre, taxi drivers have gone on strike, causing chaos. Ever since rape alarms were handed out to every girl over the age of 11 in Derbyshire. The taxi drivers are absolutely fuming, saying they didn't get in the game just to give people lifts in return for money. Kebab shop owners are also threatening to go on strike, but the only certain kind, not the Greek-owned kebab shops. That is all your travel for today. We can now go over to the Facebook page for some of your comments on the rising incapacity benefits bill. Lawrence in Littleover has posted here, Dave, what do you expect to happen when a government locks up its citizens because of the flu? COVID was a test run for the covert intelligence units to see how we would all react to propaganda. Everywhere you look, people are self-diagnosing ailments because they want to feel like there should be a reason for how they feel, which the government takes full advantage of. Many young people feel a sense of unease around the future, not only about the country, but also the planet. So it stands to reason that many more of them will be diagnosed with anxiety disorders. Nobody ever mentions the spectre of nuclear annihilation, which has hovered over us ever since the start of the Cold War. And with Israel holding enough nuclear weapons to destroy the world, is it any wonder that there isn't the necessary critique of their actions one might want from news media outlets? That's not to say, of course, that I don't agree with Israel's actions, but with much of it spread across the media, other conflicts across the world are largely ignored. And if you do pay attention to them, such as the civil war in Sudan, which has claimed well over 2 million lives, if you did keep up with such news and everything bad happening in the world, it's enough to give anyone anxiety. My point is that not all of these cases are fraudulent, and a more empathetic society would help people rather than label them as lazy. Lawrence, I think you're listening to the wrong show, you fucking faggot. What was that crock of horse shit? Jesus Christ. Gladys in Symphony has written, drag those lazy cunts to work. Thank you, Gladys. That's more like it. That's what we want. Grant in Matlock has posted here, I tell you what makes me anxious, Dave, illegal immigration, but I can't have a day off work just because of knife-wielding Muslims. Someone has to wipe the arses of the elderly. Thank you, Grant in Matlock, and thank you for your service. This is the good stuff that we want. And our final comment for now reads, all of this stress bleeds down to our poor children. The number of children with anxiety issues is now absolutely through the roof, and anxious children are much more suggestible and, as such, much more likely to go online and take off their clothes for cold, hard cash. That comment there from Tom Bins.
Hello there. I am the great Zendaya Mufasa, and you are enjoying a free preview of the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. Why not head on over to patreon.com/Dave Longley and sign up for £2 a month to help support the show. Go ahead, give us your bank details.
Right, we should be going for some news headlines, but Monty isn't here. So, as appears to be the new custom, let's get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hello, Monty.
David, how are you?
I'm perturbed at the moment.
Is everything okay?
Well, you are not here, Monty.
Yes.
Is it something meta? Are you doing meta?
Are you referring to the old Facebook company?
No, I'm referring to the idea of something that's very clever on the outside, but is actually very stupid. We're doing a show today about people who are work shy, and you are not at work.
Oh, well, yes, David. The problem is I have heard a rumour around the radio station that we have somewhat of a new guest staying there.
No. That's untrue.
Are you sure?
Yep, very sure. Very, very sure.
You weren't followed back by the spirit of a slave trader from the 1600s?
No, well, we were, but I think he's gone. He's not around. You know, I chatted to him last week. Seemed like a nice chap. And he's, I don't think he'll be a bother.
Well, David, you do know my feelings about ghosts and seances. I did warn you. Once you open that porthole, that they will come in.
Well, your concern was of a urine nature, and there is absolutely no piss involved in this chap.
But he is the ghost of a slave trader, David.
Yeah,
and there's that's a lot of black people to be being pissed on by.
Yeah, but unless you're a black person about to be traded, I don't understand why you would find that a problem.
Well, because I don't want to get ghost piss in my face.
Right. Okay, well, good. I don't want ghost piss in anyone's face. But it still doesn't really explain where the headlines are and why you're not here.
The reason I'm not coming in, David, is because of that bloody spirit. You'll need to do some sort of exorcism on the radio station before I even set foot near that place again.
So you aren't coming into work because of a spirit. This must be the most ludicrous excuse ever devised by somebody.
Well, I think you'll find there's been a lot of ludicrous excuses for why people couldn't come into work. What is your topic of conversation again?
It's people who are work shy. It's the rising incapacity benefits bill, the rising benefits bill. There's people on benefits who should be in work.
Yes, and this is what's happened. We've had a Labour government in charge for, 5 minutes, and already people are ringing in sick left, right and centre.
Yeah, but
because they can't be bothered to come in.
And how many of those are about ghosts, do you reckon?
Well, if the current state of affairs is to go by, I imagine quite a few. Is Gurgit working today?
Of course he is. Working hard. Behind the scenes, cracking on.
Well, for the first time in a number of months, I imagine, what with his disappearing off to Milan. What you've got to realise, David, is I'm entitled to say that I can't come in because of my anxiety towards things from the afterlife.
Well, I thought that you'd be against this sort of thing.
Well, I am against this sort of thing. I was against the seance from the start.
No. This sounds like a little bit of hypocrisy, if I must say.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, David. There's no such thing.
Are you coming into work or not?
I am not coming into the office physically, but I will do some work.
So you're one of those work from home guys now?
Well, if that's what you want to call it, I will happily do some work from home.
You're going to work from home?
I will work from home.
What do you think Elon Musk would say about that?
He would. I don't know what Elon Musk would say.
I think you do know. I think you do know what he'd say.
He would probably say something along the lines of "get back." Well, he'd probably. I don't know what he'd say. I don't think you should be guessing what other people should say. It's what I'm saying that matters, David. And I'm saying you've got a bloody ghost in that studio, and I'm not coming anywhere bloody near that thing.
There's no ghost in the studio, I can assure you. There is. I chatted to the ghost last week. That's it. There's no ghost.
You're sure there's no ghost?
I'm 100% certain there's no ghost.
Because Raymond is very, very sure there is a ghost there.
Is he?
He is. Okay. He's certain there's a ghost there, and he said he's not going anywhere bloody near that thing, lest it enslaves him.
So Raymond's not coming in either?
Well, if Raymond can't make it, I can't make it. Unfortunately, you don't expect me to drive myself, David. I can't do that.
Right. Well. Look, Are you gonna call in with some headlines?
I tell you what, David. I'll call up and do some headlines for you, so that the British public and the people of Derbyshire are not going without the information that they need to get through their day.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I just can't come near the studio. I'm too anxious about it. And anxiety is it's recognised as one of the things that should be recognised.
Well, I'm very sorry you're anxious.
Don't take that tone with me.
Sorry.
Don't take that tone with me.
I'm very sorry, Monty. I'm very sorry.
I can hear you're making fun of me, David. I'm making, and this is a very serious issue, and I will be speaking to HR about this. My good friend William runs the radio station, and he will be hearing about this unprofessionalism from you.
All right, okay. Look forward to your headlines. Bye, Monty.
Toodaloo.
That was Monty Astor there, full of excuses. I don't know. He didn't strike me as the kind of person that would do that. Right. What shall we do? We haven't had any callers today, Gurjit. That's unusual. Gurjit, have we had any at all? No, none, David. None at all. Right. Well, that's strange. Why have we not got any calls? Or David, I think a lot of the callers probably a bit anxious. Yeah, that's quite funny. Yeah. You think they actually are anxious? Well, David, you've got a very particular political standpoint on this, and maybe people don't want to talk to you about it. All right, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Okay. What have we got any more comments to read? No, David. You sort of put death to that with your commentary of the comments. Fine. I tell you what. Let's go for a quick break. And if you lazy cunts want to pick up the phone, do so. If not, well, go back to bed, I suppose. We'll go for a quick break, and then we'll come back with the weather.
Hey pal, take a chance. Why not join my OnlyFans? I'll be yours and you'll be mine for the price of some $3.99. There's higher tiers if you want more, so hit subscribe. I'll be your whore. It's Babbs. Babbs OnlyFans. Babbs OnlyFans. Hey pal, don't be rude. Come and see me in the nude. Watch me whack it. Watch me grapple. Watch me hide this Adam's apple. Come on pal, have no fear. Get your dick out. Barbara's here. It's Babbs. Babbs OnlyFans. Babbs OnlyFans. Hey pal, where you at? Come and look at Barbara's twat. Hit subscribe, what are you doing? Come and see how Babbs get ruined. Join the gang, support the arts. There's a welcome gift, it's a jar of farts. It's Babbs. Babbs OnlyFans. Babbs OnlyFans. Come on pal, take a punt. Have a look at Barbara's cunt. I guarantee there is no finer when it comes to my vagina. I've got breasts, I've got a fanny. I swear to God, I'm not a tranny. It's Babbs. Babbs OnlyFans. Babbs OnlyFans. Babbs OnlyFans.
And speaking of Babbs and the weather, we have Babbs on the line. Hi, Babbs.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Babbs. Babbs, we're talking about benefits, the increase in the benefits bill. You're self-employed, Babbs. I imagine probably a bit annoyed about it?
Well, a bit of a mixed feeling about this, Dave. Basically, because of my lack of onsubscribers on OnlyFans, by the way, I appreciate you coming on board.
Anytime.
Yeah, obviously Jenny's back on board, but I had to give her that 3 month. So
you're down.
Not paying anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, fortunately for me, it keeps me under a certain amount. I say fortunately for me. I'm trying to live my dream here, Dave, but it's just not happening.
Oh.
And it keeps me just under the threshold for claiming benefits. So I have to say I am claiming them myself.
Well, okay, but these are in-work benefits, aren't they? You're still contributing.
Well, I am contributing in a sense.
In what sense?
I am putting out content.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So you're on what? Job seekers, or what benefits are you on?
Well, I've been dying. It's hard for me to hold down a job, because what with my background, shall we say?
Okay.
And so I've been diagnosed with a couple of different. You can't see them unless I'm in the buff, but I've got a few different diagnoses, if you will, so that I don't have to work.
So you're on incapacity benefits?
I am. I have been for a number of years now, Dave. Yeah,
right, so you are part of a huge bill that the UK taxpayer has to foot. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't think I should be embarrassed about it. There's nothing wrong with being on incapacity benefits. If that's what's wrong with you.
Babbs.
You see, the thing is, Dave.
Babbs, I need to stop you there. I'm really sorry, Babbs. You've forgotten two things here. One, I'm a subscriber. Two, I've seen what you can do. And from my limited medical expertise, you don't seem to be somebody who is physically incapable of work.
Well, that would be, as you said yourself there, Dave, you're not a medical expert, so you've not diagnosed anything, have you? And as I said before, it's not visible what's wrong with me. It's largely up here in the head,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the anxiety, it's the ADHD.
Oh, anxiety,
it's that
okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
A second case of anxiety. How interesting. What makes you anxious, Babbs?
Well, my subscriber count makes me very anxious.
Same.
I've only got one paid and one free.
Right,
So that makes me extremely anxious, I think you'll find, Dave.
Yes.
And it's not easy being a woman.
No, I imagine that's quite the adjustment.
Oh, Dave, the way men look at me now, they treat me as a sexual object. They really do.
So
I'm a second-class citizen.
Just to drill down on that, maybe there's a difference between the two things, but do you not wish to be perceived as a sexual object in terms of your business model?
Yeah, only if they're paying, though. Like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be ogled as I walk down the street.
So day to day, the way men look at you as a sexual object gives you anxiety?
Yeah, it makes me. But it's the way. It's not just the way they look at me, Dave. It's the way they talk to me. Right. They patronise me. They speak down to me.
Right.
Yeah. They make everything. It's all women this, women that. There's a lot of sexism about these days, Dave. I actually think part of the reason people aren't signing up for me OnlyFans isn't because they don't fancy me. It's because they don't respect me as a woman.
Yeah.
As a person.
I mean, Babbs, other than, talking to yourself, when was the last time you actually spoke to a woman?
Well, I speak to... I've got a bit of a WhatsApp group with a few ladies from the local book club. We talk about the romance novels we've been reading and whatnot. And I speak to women all the time.
Right, so Babbs, so you speak to women all the time. In general, how do you find them? Do you find them to be sensible, logical, easy to relate to?
Jesus Christ, Dave. No, they're not easy to relate to, and sometimes not very sensible. I mean, this is one thing that really fucks me off, Dave, and it started to get to me. Every time. And I will say this, I make an effort as a woman to not do the things that I see women doing that will annoy men, right? Like, for example, why is it that whenever I walk into a supermarket or any kind of shop, behind a woman, they immediately stop the second they walk through the door and start checking their fucking purse or something? Have you noticed that, Dave?
I have noticed that, yes. I have noticed it.
Top of an escalator. As soon as they step off, I'll stand here and look around, see where to go. It's almost as if they've got no spatial awareness whatsoever.
Zero sense of direction, no forward planning, very poor intuition. They are a massive pain in the arse, and I think it's good that you're trying to buck the trend as a woman by, dare I say it, taking on a few more masculine capabilities.
Approaches
is good, yeah.
Yeah, I take a masculine approach when I'm out in public. And you know what? Sometimes, I'll say something to them, and they get very angry. Yeah. I'm like, what is it about this sisterhood, right, that we can't point out when somebody's doing something that's going to annoy blokes? Do you know what I mean? Like, I get, after, Dave, one of the things, when I first started sort of driving again, I noticed there was definitely like a little bit of a handicap, shall we say, to it. Yeah. And you don't get a badge for anxiety. You don't get a disabled badge for it, which would be useful because they get a bigger space than that, I suppose what they've tried to do is make concessions for women. They've done the parent and child bait.
Yeah. Did you manage to recover your ability to parallel park, or is it gone forever?
I think that's gone forever, It's not even just parallel parking, it's just parking in general.
Just parking in general? Just difficult now?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I upgraded to the Babbs mobile, so maybe that's that.
Right, okay.
Maybe I'm just not used to the mirrors yet.
Yeah. So just with that in mind, okay, we've just highlighted some of the more difficult aspects of femininity. could you not then perhaps be a little bit more empathetic when people do treat you as a woman and do have these assumptions about you? And if when they do, does it not speak to your femininity, that it is something that people take seriously by treating you in such a fashion?
Well, I mean, in a way, I like taking it as a compliment that they're treating me as a woman, you know.
Yes.
Well, you know, when they drive by, learn how to fucking drive, bitch. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, they don't need to swear,
really,
do they? They don't need to swear.
No, but, you know, when you've been craving something like that your whole life, and then suddenly you get it, it feels good to a degree.
When someone winds their window down and goes, "You stupid fucking bitch," does it sort of feel good?
Yeah, well, it did at first. But it grows tiresome after a while.
Yeah, got it.
I imagine it was like you when you first started getting famous. You know, I imagine, you know, the first couple of selfies, people were like, "Oh yeah, it's Dave Longley from the Dave Longley Breakfast Show."
Yeah,
you know, superstar comedian Dave Longley there, and they asked for selfies, and you felt good about yourself, didn't you, Dave? You were like, "Oh, I'm getting recognition. I'm getting known.
Yeah,
I'm getting my name out there." And then after a bit, you're like, "You fuck off. I'm trying to do my shopping."
Yeah, it's always been one of my favourite things to do is to take photographs of people, and now people are just so rude. You know, it's gonna look bad. We're in a sauna. It's not gonna look good. It's gonna be all steamy, and I'm covered in sweat. It's not gonna be good. It's not a good photo.
Yeah, you want to look your best.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna look my best in Morrison's, leaning over a freezer trying to get the last bag of French fries.
Exactly, and I reckon as well. You've got the same problem as me. Do you get a lot of people taking sneaky photos of you, Dave?
Not that I notice. I do. I don't think I'd have as many problems with that as you. Not much of a chance to upskirt me.
Yeah, well, maybe it's my women's intuition. You know, maybe that's what it is. You know, I sort of see people, you know, giving the side eye, pretending to be on the phone. I mean, one lad the other day, he pretended to be on the phone. His fucking flash was on.
Oh, rookie error.
Yeah, I knew he'd taken a photo, and I stopped him. And I said, "Hey, lad, you delete that right now. Delete that right now. Unless you're willing to subscribe to the OnlyFans, you delete that right now." He was very sheepish about it, you know. Sometimes when you confront these men, you know, they call themselves alpha males, don't they? But once they face a strong woman like me, they back down.
Yeah.
They're soon beta males, yeah?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, a lot of men find strong women intimidating. Not me. They don't bother me at all. Never have.
Yeah. What with your, you know, proclivities?
It doesn't affect me anymore. It doesn't affect me. And as you know, I'm a subscriber, I love watching a strong woman.
Yeah, and I love being a strong woman. And I mean, Dave, once I get my OnlyFans to a level whereby I can support myself, I will happily say goodbye to those benefits that I was getting that I'm no longer entitled to.
Well, I suppose that is the beauty of the benefit system. It is there to aid hard-working individuals like yourself.
Yeah, and if anybody out there is listening and is angry at the fact that they think they're contributing to the bill for me, right? You're supporting me. The way I want your support is by subscribing to my OnlyFans. That's the only support I want.
Yeah.
But for now, I need a bit of support, you know. And women in general need support with a lot of things.
Yeah, bras, pull me in pants, posture.
Yeah, well, I was thinking more along the lines of emotional support, you know.
Oh,
you know,
right, sorry.
We have been oppressed for quite a long time now, Dave.
Have you, though? Come on, Babbs.
Well, yeah, we have. I mean, you think about it, we only got the vote in, the 20s?
No, you can vote when you're 18.
No, I mean, like in the 1920s.
What
year
right,
was it,
yeah.
you know?
I don't know anything about women's history. Something fucking... whatever. We shouldn't have... Look, this is controversial. Shouldn't have given you the vote. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have.
Why
waste
not?
of time. Waste of time.
What do you mean waste of time?
You're too soft.
Oh no, Dave, this is sexism. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you know what are you like, right? If you're driving by, okay, you're on the road, you're driving, and a rabbit runs out in front, okay? You know there's 3 cars behind you, Babbs. What are you doing?
I'm slamming on.
I know you are. I know you are. Because you're a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got empathy.
Yeah. And a man would fucking plough straight through that rabbit and keep the traffic flowing.
Exactly. And that is one of the things that I would have done. But since I've become enlightened, I won't do it anymore.
Oh, we're going to have to agree to disagree there, I think, Babbs.
I'm more sensitive to these issues, you see, Dave.
More sensitive to a rabbit and less sensitive to traffic.
It's not all about the traffic, Dave. It's about life.
Doesn't sound to me like you do a lot of driving, Babbs. I think you'll find if you do a lot of driving, traffic is a major impediment to a stress-free life.
Yeah, well, I'll concede on that point, Dave. Yeah, traffic is a fucking nightmare, especially about these parts. You know, it's terrible.
Well, if anyone wants to get Babbs off benefits, sign up to her OnlyFans, $3.99 a month. And are you still doing a video free when you sign up, worth £10? Yeah,
I'll do them a personalised video when they sign up for £10.
Ooh, personalised. Guys, get on it. Get on that. Babbs, thank you for your call.
All the best, Dave. Thanks for taking me call.
That was Babbs there. Barbara to everyone else, Babbs to us. Always a pleasure, never a chore. We are going to go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more chat, hopefully some news, as well as more comments from the Facebook page.
Well, no, it's Peter Foyle here, and you're enjoying a free preview of the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. But don't come crying to me face, because you're not got access to full episodes. You can get that by heading over to patreon.com/Dave Longley and supporting the show today. And if you're not willing to do that, you head on down here to Morrison's car park. I'm in the prime of my life, you're in the prime of your life, and we'll sort it out like men, face to face, toe to toe. Show your stones.
We can now go over to our final call. And on the line, we have Weird Wally. Or was it Wacky Wally? It's Weird Wally. It's Weird Wally.
No, it's not Wacky Wally. No. I'm going to speak about that later on, David.
Oh, no. Have you had some copyright issues?
I'm very annoyed.
Oh, dear.
I'm livid.
Oh, right.
I'm bright red. I'm looking at myself in the mirror now.
Oh,
I look like a beetroot, David.
Oh, do you?
Bright red.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
I do. Yes.
Well, do you want to talk about that now, or do you want to talk about the rising benefits bill, in particular, incapacity benefits?
Well, I'll talk about that first, David. I just want to say, I've never had a day off in my life. I'll tell you that.
You've never... did you have a job before you were a children's entertainer?
Well, you suggested this is a proper job, David.
Yeah.
You suggested that children's entertainment is not a real job. No,
not suggesting that at all. No, I'm just asking if you were a children's entertainer as soon as you left school.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't a children's entertainer. I've had lots of jobs. I worked several years at a hair salon.
Right.
Why are you laughing, David? What's wrong with that?
I didn't say
that. That's not a job for a man.
You're saying that's
not masculine.
You're so defensive.
You're saying that's not a job for a masculine man.
I'm not saying that.
Are you saying that I'd run my hand down the women's hair when they're not looking? Are you saying that?
No, I'm not.
Are you saying I took the hair home in my pocket?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that.
And stuffed them into pillows and smelled them. Is that what you're trying to say, David?
I'm not saying that, Wally. I promise I'm not.
I hope not, David, because I'm not in the mood.
Well, I don't want to antagonise you further.
No, I'm wound up tight as a tight. I don't know what's tight. I'm tight as a what's wound up tight. Tight as a 3-year-old's minge? No, that's not appropriate. What's wound up tight?
A spring in a watch.
Yes, I'm tight as a spring.
Yeah.
Yes. Just to go back to that, David. These can I call them lazy bastards, David?
You call them whatever you want.
Lazy bastards. These lazy bastards They've never done a day's work in their life. That's what I think.
I agree.
And I think they should be made to work. That's what I think.
Well, Rupert Lowe feels the same. He thinks that if you want any kind of benefits, you need to be serving the serving civil society, and that means if you want your benefits, get out there, do some litter picking. And I agree.
Well, I agree with that too, David.
You do litter picking?
Well, as long as someone else is doing it, not me. Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I thought it sounded to me like you litter pick anyway. I pick litter up now and
Why
then.
would I litter pick?
Why wouldn't you? If you see litter, why wouldn't you just pick it up?
That's not the same thing, though, is it, David? It's litter picking.
It is. It's litter picking.
No. Isn't picking up litter? You walk down the street and you see a crisp bag. You say, I've just made the bin, I'll put that in the bin. Isn't litter picking going around with one of those grabbers? You know what I mean?
Well, that's when you take your litter picking seriously.
Like as a hobby or something?
Well, I wouldn't call it a hobby.
Well, what would you call it then, David?
Pastime.
Well, I suppose it's cheap and it's serving the community, isn't it? I suppose.
I think it's a good thing. It's a net positive.
Yes, I agree with Rupert Lowe.
Yeah.
Will you tell him when you see him?
I will tell him. He's dropping into the BBC Derby studios next week. So yeah, I'm gonna catch up with him. I haven't seen him for a while.
I think you'd be very good as you thought about it, David, running for Restore MP or council. Have you thought about it?
I just want to stay apolitical in these situations.
Why do you want to do that, David?
Because I'm BBC. I'm impartial.
Right. So does that mean you don't like Rupert Lowe then?
It doesn't mean that. No, what it means
does that mean you like him then?
I both like him and dislike him. It is my job to be critical, regardless of whether or not I agree.
Does that mean you're a bender?
No. Why would that mean I'm a bender?
I thought you were a bender, David.
Well, I'm a homosexual. Doesn't mean I'm a bender.
Well, they're the same thing, aren't they?
No. A homosexual is attracted to the same sex.
Well, what's a bender then?
A bender is someone who does it if they want to. That's what a bender is.
I don't understand. What's the difference?
Well, for example, you would bend now and again. You're a bender. If you bent, then you would be a bender. I'm not a bender because I am a homosexual.
Well, I don't see the difference myself. How can you be homosexual without bending?
You can. You can be homosexual and bend, but a bender is someone who is straight but bends.
I'm confused. It's too much.
It's nuanced.
Well, that's the problem, you see. When you were talking about Restore and getting people to do litter picking, right? That was fine.
Yeah.
But now you've gone nuance, David. It's too much.
It's yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What type of show is this?
The BBC is not a place for nuance. You're letting down your
listeners in Derby.
Yes, we are.
David.
Yeah.
When did nuance last go to Derby?
Well, no one wants nuance in Derby. You're right. I apologise. Yeah. I think Rupert Lowe is
giving me a headache.
Well, you're already angry and wound up, aren't you? I'm so sorry, Wally. I'm sorry.
It's been a terrible day, David. It's been terrible.
Why has it been so terrible?
Well, can I give you a hypothetical?
Of course.
That was quite a big word for me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can I say it again?
Go for it.
Can I give you a hypothetical?
As long as you spit on the end of it first.
Well, here it is. How will you feel? Right? How many years have you been in broadcasting, doing your radio? How many years?
Coming up to 2 years now.
I thought it was longer, actually.
Well, I don't count what came before the breakfast show.
What did you do before that?
Just bits and bobs, really, here and there.
What do you mean?
Why don't you just get to your fucking hypothetical?
Prison.
Just get on with your hypothetical. Why are you so nosy, Wally?
Just wondering. Anyway, right. How would you feel? Do we pretend it's long? It doesn't work, this hypothetical, unless you've been doing radio for long. Jesus, but you've been doing it for 10 years.
I've been doing it for 20 years.
Right. All that time you've been learning your craft. Your craft, yes. People think it's easy, but there's a craft to it, isn't there, David, doing radio?
Yeah. Talking to fucking lunatics, it takes skill. Yeah.
Yeah. So how would you feel if you've been doing it and you built your reputation up, as a broadcaster, right, on BBC Radio, then round the corner on another radio station, someone would call themselves Dave Longley, right?
Right.
Dave Longley was doing radio, and he was like stealing your limelight, David. How do you feel? Some Johnny come lately. How would that make you feel, David?
I would be upset. I would be upset for two reasons. One, why didn't I think of calling myself Dave Longley? And two, stop using my name to get credibility.
Well, that's what I think, because that's what's happening to me.
Why? What's happening to you?
There's someone else. Someone else used the name very much like mine, very much like Weird Wally, who's working as a children's entertainer, and he's stealing all my work, David.
Who's doing what?
He's this Charlton, David.
Who is he?
I can't say his name, but it's a lot like mine.
Go on, say it. Name and shame.
I'm not going to. He's from Oldham, as well, like me.
You're being a pussy, Wally.
I can't say. I'm really upset. It's terrible. You know what it's like? It's like David. He's taking the food out of my mouth. That's what it's like.
Are you losing weight?
I was talking metaphorically, David.
Oh, I see.
There.
Okay, right.
Quite a big word, that, isn't it?
Metaphorically, hypothetical. God, you really...
Yeah.
You swallowed the dictionary?
He's taking the food from my mouth, Dave. It's worse than that. It's like he's stuck his fingers up his fat white arse, right? And then he's put them in my mouth to take my food out. That's how bad it is.
So you're putting food in your mouth and he's going in there and fishing it out.
With his white shitty finger? Yeah, with his shitty fingers. Sorry, that doesn't work as a metaphor, does it, really? But that's what he's doing. I'm fed up. All my work about this Johnny come lately, David.
Well, what's he doing that's better than you? Anything?
Nothing. Nobody's better than me.
Who's better than you? So why are you so worried?
Nobody's better than me. Because I've seen his website, David. It's terrible. You know what it says?
Go on.
You know what it says about his children's show? Guaranteed educational. That's what it says. How bad is that on a children's show, David?
Education?
I know. Is that what you want for a kids' party? Is that what you've been a child? Is that what you want?
No, I want entertainment.
Education.
I want entertainment. I want this floppy wand I've heard so much about.
Exactly, David. I guarantee my show there's no education in whatsoever. I guarantee, right? You know when the kids watch my show, David?
Yeah.
That will be more stupid than they are before. That's what I guarantee.
So that's a great guarantee.
Guaranteed stupidity. Because, tell me the truth.
Yeah.
What type of people have the most fun, David?
Retards.
Stupid people, aren't they?
Stupid people have a lot of fun. They laugh at everything and anything. You know, they sign up to Patreons. They're
exactly.
Yeah. It's I'm astounded that people would opt for the educational side of things.
Well, you're not right.
Like,
These middle-class people.
You only want two things from a kids' entertainer. One,
what's that, David?
Doesn't eat the food. Two, up-to-date DBS check. That's it.
Well, 1 out of 2 is not bad for me, isn't it?
Not bad at all.
You know, so which one? But you can't work out which one it is, can you?
I wouldn't even like to guess. It's a coin flip.
Don't guess. Let's leave it an enigma. An enigma. That's a big word too, isn't it?
An enigma wrapped in a riddle inside a cocoon. Yeah.
That's right. That's a good film, that Cocoon, isn't it, David?
Yeah, I thought it was a film about a racist with a stammer.
I've just got that and I feel disgusted. I'm quite ashamed. Actually, I've got that joke.
Why did you feel ashamed? I thought that was quite good.
It doesn't matter, does it? On the BBC as well, you just dragged it downhill.
I have.
Anyway, it's not fair, David. He does all his magic tricks, his education and everything, but no one puts more effort in than me, David.
I can't imagine anyone would put more effort in than you.
No. Do you know what I did? Do you want to tell me what I did? What? The length I've gone to. Do you want to hear it?
I want to hear it, yes, of course.
Last week, right, I did a show, David. Yeah, a show for a little boy. Little boy this little boy, and he had, what's it called, that thing that kiddies have?
ADHD?
Something like that. What's it called when they don't speak?
Elective mute?
Something like that, David. Yeah, it didn't used to be like that, David. This little boy, right, he was 10 years old, and his only friend, David, in the whole world was his little cat, David.
Oh.
His little black cat. And I'm very sorry to say that a few months ago the cat was run over by a car.
Oh dear. And
they took it to the vet, but it didn't make it. And he was heartbroken, David.
Oh dear.
His only friend. And ever since then, he didn't say a word. He was traumatised, David.
Oh, so it's trauma-induced mutism.
Trauma-induced, right? And someone rung me up, his parents, and said, Weird Wally, little Sammy's having a birthday party. He doesn't really want one because he's traumatised. He's not said a word. Would you do his birthday party? We've heard about your therapeutic children's entertainment. That's what they said, David.
Therapeutic? Did you correct them? Or
no, I've made that up.
Right,
I've made it up.
Right.
I'm allowed to embellish, aren't I? But they said little Sammy's not said a word since his little cat got run over. So, what do you think I did, David? What do you think I did with my own time and my own money?
Did you make a puppet cat?
No, I didn't, David. That would be crap. No.
What did you do?
Well, David, I made myself a cake. I made a cake because I'm quite good at baking.
You baked a cake?
Well, listen to me. Will you listen? Will you hear me out?
I'll hear you out.
Hear me out. Hear me out, David.
I'm hearing you out.
And I spent the day, all day, baking this cake, a birthday cake, a big, massive birthday cake, David, right?
Right.
And then I got my sister, who's work in a professional bakery. I got her to do all the icing on the cake, David. Icing
or arsing?
Icing.
Icing, okay.
Don't ruin it, David. All the icing on the cake.
Right.
And she did it. I'll tell you what she did. It was a surprise. Anyway, I did all the party, David, all the magic. I did my floppy wand.
Good. Classic.
And they loved it, David.
Oh, who doesn't?
He didn't say a word, David.
Oh, no.
But then at the end of the party, the surprise, I said, I've got a surprise now for little Sammy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here it is. And we will have a cake, David, this big cake.
Yeah.
My sister done, and she'd done with icing a picture of the little black cat, David.
Oh.
His only friend on the front. And you know, everyone was crying, David.
Oh.
There were tears. There were tears down everyone's face. Now, guess what I said then, David, to the children? Guess what I said then?
Go on.
What do you think I said, David?
Meow.
No, I didn't say that. What do you think I said?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, David. So you got to jolly the kids up. I said, "Okay, children, who wants to eat some pussy?" Who wants to eat some pussy, children? And you know what they did, David? They all started cheering.
Of course they did.
I want to eat some pussy.
Yeah.
Then you know what I said to them? I said, you know what I said, David?
What did you say?
I said, what's the best pussy, children? And you know they all shouted back.
Black pussy?
Black pussy! Black pussy!
Well, they're wrong.
Black pussy's the best. Well, that's what they were shouting. I want black pussy. It was fantastic, David.
Did he talk? He
did. He said black pussy.
Oh, wow.
I want black pussy. That's what he said.
That's
cheering up. No one that did.
I'm welling up here thinking about that. That's
yes, I'm welling up too. Well, wasn't it right, hi, David?
Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful. You are
so
inspiring.
Exactly. Do you think this frauds are doing that?
Pardon?
Do you think this fraud?
Well, whoever this fraud is he's probably failed in other entertainment endeavours. And he's stealing a living, he probably thinks children's entertainment's easy, and it's not.
No, it's not easy, is it? People think radio's easy, don't they?
Oh, I think it's just talking. It's not talking.
I think you talk to idiots, don't they?
Yeah.
They just think it's shitting and wank. They're talking about shitting and wanking, don't they?
Some people think it's just talking about more shitting and more wanking. That's what they think. They look down their stupid noses on this art form.
Well, David, I would say I think you're fantastic. Thank
you so much, Weird Wally, and also thank you for calling in. That was a beautiful story, and it just shows as well. It just shows that with the right approach, people who are obviously suffering from some kind of disability can be cured.
That's right. It just takes a cake, doesn't it, David, with a cat on the front.
A cake with a cat. That's it. Pussy resolves most issues.
Black pussy, David.
Black pussy, yes.
Sweet black pussy.
Sweet, delicious, insulin-spiking black pussy.
Yeah, that's right, David. There's no pussy like black pussy.
There isn't. There really isn't.
Okay, I better go, David.
All right, you take care of yourself.
Prepare for my show tomorrow.
All right, well, I hope you have a good one.
Bye-bye.
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 That was Weird Wally there, sharing with us some of his frustrations. And with that call, it brings us to the end of today's show. I want to thank all of you for listening and sharing our little show. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we can't wait to fill your ears again. Take care. Bye-bye for now.
Lord, this is Gadget Gill DJ Double G telling you that you're watching a free animated preview of the auditory gold known as the Dave Longley Breakfast Show. If you want to access the whole episode, why not head over to Patreon, chuck in a couple of quid. Okay, sign up to Patreon, you get episodes. Different tiers give you different things. Okay, thank you, please.